It's nighttime, kids are in bed, might as well do a lesson. This one's a special one for me because there's actually a video of me playing this song with Syneva Colle from years ago when I first got the harebrained scheme to do this whole thing, this instrument thing. And she's a cellist. I would love for you to go check that video out. I did it so long ago now that I don't actually remember the way that I played it. I mean, I could go watch it and figure it out, but I don't remember the way that I played this song. If you're coming in cold, this is Jason Isbell, Speed Trap Town. If you haven't heard it, please go pause this video so you can listen to it. It is a lovely, heartbreaking song, which he is very adept at doing. And if you don't know his work, by all means, take even longer to go look at that. So for this one, the way that it goes is it's just 4 chords. You know, it's D, A, G, and B minor, not necessarily in that order. I'm going to show you a couple ways that I might approach it, and then you can go do with it what you will. The way it starts is probably just going to be on open like this. She said it's none of my business, but it breaks my heart. So I'm playing that G right there because it just comes in. She said it's none of my business, but it breaks my heart. Now here's where we go for a B minor, A, G, back into the D. So it would be like, if I played it in bar chords, it would be, dropped a dozen cheap roses in my shopping cart. Okay, so that's one way I will do it at some point. I'll play it like, dropped a dozen cheap roses in my shopping cart. But one of the things I was playing with earlier when I was monkeying around with this idea, this is kind of what got me going on the idea of making a video tonight at this hour, was to do it right here. So this shape for a B minor is not one that I often use. It doesn't sound as minor-y to me, but it's the same shape we've often used for A and G. So if you take it up one more, you get the B minor, right? So, but then I was thinking, like, if you leave the open string at the top, you go. So, dropped a dozen cheap roses in my shopping cart. I made it out to the truck without breaking down. Everybody knows you in a speed trap town. Well, it's a Thursday night, but there's a high school game. Sneak a bottle up the bleachers and forget my name. That's another way to do it. And these fiery rascals run a shadow cross. It's a boy's last dream and a man's first loss. So that's a way we could do it, like. So it sounds really good. I mean, I don't mind the way that sounds. The reason I like this other one is it actually sounds a little funky, because it's got that high string ringing, but it's also easier to play because you're just moving one shape down. Sneak and then we got that. Sneak a bottle of the bleachers and forget my name. These fiery rascals run a shadow cross. And it's a boy's last dream and a man's first loss. Here comes the chorus, kind of like, it never did occur to me to leave till the night when I realize I'll never be alright. Sign my name and say my last goodbye till night. There's nothing here that can't be left behind. So I was just kind of vamping a little bit. I don't know what the lyrics are there. Don't have them memorized anymore, but I was kind of doing my G chord here, my A chord here, B minor here. These are all the ways I've typically done these things. But then I ended it with a, which is just a suspended 4 chord. But it never did occur. And I'm kind of like, just from an arrangement, I'm kind of doing a lot of downstrokes, but it never did occur to me to leave till the night when I realized flub, but you get the idea. There's only 2 sections to the song. It's not really a chorus as much as it is just an A and a B section. He's got a really good knack. Jason Isbell's got a really good knack for doing these narrative songs that, even though they have chorus feeling sections, really aren't a traditional chorus where you're repeating everything verbatim. The choruses that he writes often are, I mean, not always this way, but they're often moving the narrative forward a little bit more, which is something I just love personally. Like that's the way that I've always liked to write stuff. I say that like I write a lot. I don't, but when I have, I like to vary things up a little bit. So anyway, I'm pontificating. If you got this far, please like, subscribe, all those things. And do go check out the other video with myself and Syneva Colle. She has long since left Nashville for doing a doctoral degree in cello, of all things. So there you go. People can go become professional cellists, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it's late. Everyone get some sleep.